Welcome, precious souls. Welcome back to my happy space. Let's find out what you need to know on this lovely evening. Trust everybody's doing great. If you get called to have a personal reading, you can email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. All of my YouTube subscribers from my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811, they only pay $33 Canadian for readings. Thank you for coming through Spirit, Higher Self, Guardian Angels, Ancestors. What is it that the collective watching needs to know? Somebody's avoiding taking a leap of faith. That's where all the good stuff is, guys. That's where the potential is. You know, when you confront your fear and you go for it anyway. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Oh. Something to do with the past. And carrying a heavy load of burdens. The 10 is an end of that cycle, okay? 10 is the highest, then you start over. Let's find out what else you need to know. King of Wands in the upright. Take one more card. Every time I say that, they give me a few, but let's see what we've got. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card for the collective watching. 3 of Wands. Okay, guys, let's see what this is. So someone's avoiding taking a leap of faith. They're being called to do something, but you're not doing it. You're procrastinating. Maybe you don't feel sure. This is a dream you had for a long time. This is a dream that could have even been a part of you when you were a childhood dream. This is something you always aspired to do. What's stopping it is you've got a lot on your plate. You're juggling so many things. Heavy, heavy burdens. King of Wands. This is one of two things. I'm going to get some more on that. Spirit, what do I need to know about the King of Wands? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. The King of Wands is it's the spirit that your guides want you to embrace. Stepping back into your passions and really being that go-getter that you were before whatever these burdens were. You're somebody who's extremely creative and passionate, very charismatic, outgoing, playful as well. And people love to talk to you, communicate with you. You're a lot of fun when you go out places with people. And you're very driven as far as career. So, and you're also very gifted. And Spirit wants you to embrace that because that's going to bring forward the stability that you're seeking. Yes, you're being asked to actually turn your back on the past. Drop some of these burdens because I'm hearing they're not yours. They're not all yours. You're taking them on because you've got a really good heart. But it's stopping you and getting in your way of moving forward in the direction that you're supposed to be. Confirmation. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. What is this dream? What is this? Past memories? Spirit? Past memories. Huh. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That's clear as day. They literally replicated. You, throughout your life, have been taught, or you've learned, I'd rather say, you've learned that you have to work hard to get what you want, and it's almost like a martyr I'm getting. Like, in your childhood, watching others that were role models or mentors, they always said you got to work hard. You know, you got so used to working hard to get what you wanted that you lost sight of the dream. And truth is, we don't actually have to work hard. It's actually the opposite, especially if you're following your dreams and you're operating out of, you know, joy and fun. It actually, that's how you manifest, is by doing less and just believing in yourself. So there's maybe some childhood wounding that you've got to replace those thought patterns, those behaviors, those beliefs with a better understanding of the truth, which is, no, when you're following your dreams with passion, like you're being called to do, the payoff is huge and it happens naturally. It's just we were programmed to believe the opposite. Okay, anything else we need to know at this time, Spirit? Wondering what you're supposed to pursue, or what will this lead to, if I could, Spirit, if that's okay. Page of Swords. I feel like not only will you be somebody who helps to share messages with others, which is the most important part I'm hearing of your journey, there will be something that you share. And it might even have to do with how to release burdens. This will be a small part of it, how to release burdens and follow your true heart's desire. But I feel like you need to embrace the drive and the curiosity that you had as a child when you didn't allow burdens of others to kind of dampen your spirits, you know, when everything was possible, because it is. And when we're children, we're closer to the divine, and you knew that, and something changed. This happens to all of us, and then we're part of the process of healing is getting beyond that, letting those beliefs go and moving forward, which is literally unbecoming everything we were taught since we were kids. The irony. You want that? Okay. King of Cups. I feel like they're... Nope, I'm going to get some more on that. No? Okay, thank you. You're meant to operate out of love. So what I'm understanding is throughout these years that you've been on this planet, not only have you been taught to work hard, but you've actually closed your heart space a little bit, where work has become one of your main priorities, and you've gotten away from loving yourself and operating out of love. It's more definitely like the 3D Matrix crap, where it's like we become so preoccupied with making money that we forget how to live and how to love. So you're being asked to open your heart again and release these burdens from other people. They're not yours. They're meant to carry them themselves. You're wearing the karma of other people, I'm hearing, and you've done that your entire life. Wow, I don't know if you realize that. You've been carrying other people's karma your whole life. That's why it's been a lot extra difficult, and why you've always had some excuse why you couldn't take that leap of faith and chase after your own dreams, but you're being called to do it now. What can they expect, Spirit, moving forward when they finally choose themselves, open up their heart space, allow themselves to see their own worth, I'm hearing, and value, and that you don't have to work your butt off? Are you kidding? What you have inside in your deeper wisdom, and I'm hearing your intuition is impeccable. You're very gifted, and once you practice your psychic gifts and start utilizing them and putting down all these burdens of other people, you are going to soar. You saw the King of Cups and the King of Wands. I'll be shocked if I don't see the Emperor. However, Spirit, what would you like to share about moving forward? Moving forward for the collective that's watching. Oh, Justice. So all of these years and balance, justice and balance, all of these years of you being so kind-hearted and taking on the burdens of others and working your butt off, and I'm hearing never being completely rewarded the way you really deserved. Justice is being served. So you want to drop these burdens because you want to get the heck out of the energy of the people that have placed them on you. They're going to be forced to deal with their own karma, their own burdens, as to restore the balance. Okay? Very important. Your schedule, your life is being cleared so that you do take this leap of faith. This is fated. This is why you came here. This is why you learned all the hard lessons. This is why you had the visions and dreams and aspirations when you were a child. You always knew you were meant for something. I'm getting goosebumps. What were they meant to do? What are they meant to do, Spirit? What are they about to do? Okay. You're going to collaborate with others. Heart's fulfillment. So all of your heart's desires coming true, which is why you need to open your heart space. Look at the cups. That's love. That's heart. That's heart fulfillment. Judgment. Okay, so judgment is being called. You have been absolutely amazing trying to help other people, even when you've carried 2 times this. There's 20, there's 2 10s right there. 10 might be significant. You've carried the load for others even when your load was already full. Judgment's being called. No more playing the martyr, okay? You're definitely going to be taken out of this time of lack. Okay, you've struggled financially, even though you work, but you were always working for everybody else. You were always helping everybody else. And you got to realize you got to pour that into yourself now. Yes, you're going to be totally celebrated and have this victory of receiving all these achievements that you've always deserved, but you didn't know when to stop and say no to others. And this is what you're being called to do. And then take the leap of faith and invest in yourself. All of the beautiful victory and accolades and truly being appreciated and celebrated is what you're walking into. Wait a minute. Am I seeing things? No. Didn't I already? Yeah, I already got that. Okay, yep. Thank you. I got a little messy here. Sorry, guys. All right, we'll ask if there's anything else that you need to know at this time before we close this out, Spirit. Heart's fulfillment, like for real? Did that bounce? No? Okay. Yeah, this is coming in fast. Actually, I'm hearing as soon as you tell everybody else to start doing their own stuff and take those burdens off of you, which they've been benefiting largely in your life, while you've been not achieving what you really deserve to achieve. This is coming in fast. As soon as you do that, I'm hearing, look at the passion. There's a lot of fire signs here too. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What else? I'm seeing a lot of water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a whole lot of everything, guys. This is coming in as soon as you drop those burdens and start choosing yourself and opening your heart space again to love. Yeah, there was you were juggling too much. It's time to put that down. Somebody's got love on the way. Those nine of cups. You have to open your heart and you've got to make space for it. If you're always living everybody else's problems in life and challenges for them, when are you going to have time for love? When are you going to learn to love yourself enough to say, that's enough? You've taken enough. I've sacrificed enough. You can only blame yourself. I'm not trying to be a hard ass, okay? But we can only blame ourselves when we play the martyr and take it all on ourselves. It's up to us to set healthy boundaries and say, hey, I need a life too. I've got my own path, right? Anything else, Spirit? Thank you for these beautiful messages. Anything else at all before we go? Yeah. You're being called to take some time to actually go within. You're going to learn a lot by doing that. Really look over what's happened in your life, how much you've given to others and sacrificed your own needs, and learn to turn within and come out loving yourself. Truly being, I'm hearing you don't feel worthy of something, or you, hello, were you born? You're here for a reason. You're absolutely incredible as you are. You don't have to be anything else. Yeah, these people have actually stolen your passion from you. They've blocked your passion and your energy flow, your creative energy flow. That is not cool. Time to leave them all behind. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. No regrets, baby. No regrets. Okay. Boy, this is going long. I'm just saying. You know what you need to do. And it's not as hard as you think. When you'll get really good at saying no. Trust me. I used to be horrible at it. You will get good at it because you have a purpose to fulfill. And also, have you looked at it this way? You're actually stopping others from skinning their knees and learning their own lessons when you're doing everything for them.